Hi everyone, very warm welcome to this week's reading. As I had mentioned last week, I have decided to bring more readings into the channel, and again, so here I am with this week's reading, the energy reading for this week. And to do so, I have pulled out a few cards. I planned to pull out 3 cards, but 4 cards fell out. And the first card that came out, or rather the first 2 cards that describe the energy of this week's reading, the current energy that you might be experiencing. So 2 cards fell out here, and the deck I used is the Sacred Traveler deck. The 2 cards that fell out are fellow travelers. The message here is support is all around you. And the second card is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So when I'm looking at this card, it seems like you have been asking for some sort of support. You have been asking for assistance in your journey. And this card is telling you, the fellow traveler card is telling you that the support that you are looking for is already around you. There might be, somebody who might assist you in your journey forward, is already assisting you in your journey ahead, where you can make changes in your life. So that support is being offered to you. Again, it is your responsibility to be open to receiving this support and to ask for support if you need it. When we stop ourselves from asking for support, that is one way we limit ourselves from growing, from receiving abundance. So this card is asking you to ask for assistance, for support, if that is something that you need and that is something that would benefit you. So ask for support if that's what you really need. The second card that comes up is solitude. Now, if you were planning to take some actions, or you were planning to do something in the action department in some area of your life, this card is asking you to slow things down, and instead of acting for the sake of action, take a moment, go within, and again, connect with your inner being. Take time out to assess what you are doing, and if it feels right to you or not. Focus on the fact whether it feels right to you or not. Assess through feelings, and if something does not feel right, don't move in the direction of that. It is best to take some time before you make your move, and instead of acting for the sake of acting, for the sake of action, it is best to take inspired action. Ask yourself, connect with your inner being, and see if the action that you are planning to take feels right to you or not. So that is what this card is telling you. And do inner work, connect with your inner being, do some inner work, because that is going to help you move forward, move ahead. This is not the time to just act. It is time to connect with your inner being, do some inner work, and from that place take an inspired action. So it's about inspired action and not action in itself. So a message that comes up in terms of what you are releasing, or suggestion from the universe, something that you can work on, the card that comes up is assess your relationship. The message here is identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional and physical health. This is especially important if you are healing and a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate it. Your goal is to integrate your relationship into the quality of life. Now, when I look at this card, I am being asked, what I'm receiving actually is that maybe you are focused on receiving your joy through a particular connection, through a particular relationship, and when that does not come for you, when you do not receive what you are asking for from this particular relationship, it is causing you to become distressed. So one suggestion, one message from the universe is to not be completely dependent on this relationship to provide you with joy, to provide you with happiness, to be the reason that you take certain actions. Instead, again, the first card that suggested, go within, assess if it feels right to you, the certain actions that you are about to take feel good to you personally. And secondly, make sure that you are establishing healthy boundaries. If a relationship or certain dynamics of a relationship is not working out for you, it is leaving you hassled, it is leaving you disappointed, it is leaving you feeling again questioning your own worthiness, it is time for you to create some boundaries, set some boundaries, do some inner work, and come back and assess if this is a healthy relationship or not. If it is something that you would want to take forward and it is bringing you joy or not, and is it worth you? So assess your relationship before you move forward more deeply into it, or you become dependent on that relationship for happiness. And when you do that, you set yourself up for failure, and then it affects every area of your life. So you do not want to do that to yourself. Now, the third card that comes up is energy moving forward into the week. So this is the message. You are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we are focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. So again, this card is a very uplifting card. It is reminding you that you are healing. There's a lot of healing that is happening internally that you're not aware of. And please don't put your growth into a schedule again that you decide. Let the universe work its magic in the way that is perfect in divine timing. We often question the timing of everything, and we think if we can't see something, it is not happening. If we can't see any changes in our lives, there is no change taking internally, but that is far from truth. Your work is to, again, be mindful of what you are thinking. Your work is to be mindful of what you're giving attention to. Your work is to keep choosing better feeling thoughts and let the universe do the work. Your work is to turn within and see if there is any limiting belief that you're carrying which might be preventing you from moving forward in life. That is your work. Let the timing of everything be universe's responsibility. Leave it to your universal manager. Let the universe, let the source work things out as far as the timing and the schedule of the things are concerned. So don't put your healing on a schedule again that you think is perfect. Let the universe work its divine timing, and know that even though you can't see the changes in your reality in this very moment, know that there are changes taking place that you can't see with your physical eyes, but internally it is actually beginning to create some changes, and very soon you'll be able to see the manifestation of it in your physical reality. So the healing is taking place. Please remember that. If you lose your focus, if you become more focused on the outside reality, this is a reminder for you that the healing is taking place even though it is not visible to your physical eye. The healing is happening in the background. The healing is happening internally. It is already taking place. And please be kind to yourself. Please be very, very kind to yourself. Do not bully yourself. Do not criticize yourself for not doing the right thing or choosing what should be the right thing. Know that you are doing the best. Even if you fall out of alignment, even if you begin giving attention to something that does not feel good, you can't move away from there by criticizing yourself. You can only do that by being gentle. So please be gentle to yourself. Be very gentle with yourself and stop bullying yourself. Remember that when we plant a seed, this is something that Louise describes so beautifully. Louise Hay, my mentor, somebody I look up to and whose teachings has really impacted my life and my beliefs very, very strongly and very positively. So she says that when you have sown seeds, you do not just go and keep checking whether they are growing or not. What you do is you trust the universe, and you know that the seed will grow and the seed will flower when it is the right time for it to do so. What you do from your end is you nurture the plant, you water it, you place it in sunlight, you take care of it. You don't just go and take out the seed and uproot the seed so that you can see whether it's growing or not, and then shout at it that it is not growing. You don't do that. You send it love and you show it love by taking care of it, nurturing it. So this is what we are being asked to do for ourselves as well. Self-care is what you must give yourself. Self-care is what is going to really speeden up the process of healing for you. So be kind to yourself. Nourish your mind, nourish your body, nourish yourself with good feeling thoughts, gentle, kind thoughts, and choosing thoughts that feel better, and giving attention to things that feel better, feel good, taking attention away from things that do not feel good or are not working out for you, knowing that as I take my attention away from this, I am reducing the momentum of this in my life. So when I reduce the momentum of this certain aspect, what I am doing is, instead, by giving attention to things that feel good, I am increasing the momentum of things that are going to work out for me, for my highest good. So that is what the cards are saying to you. Practice it and see how it works out for you, and do leave a feedback. Let me know if it resonates with you. Also, please do subscribe to the channel if the message resonates with you. Share it with others. Share the videos with others so that it reaches more people and more people benefit from this reading. And please note that this message is not just valid right now in this moment. Whenever you come across this video is the perfect time for you to receive this message, and the message will be valid. It will be applicable for you in your current situation whenever you come across this video. Have a wonderful day moving forward. Stay blessed.